Fiddlesticks, folks. I've been muted this whole time. I'm sorry. Welcome to Friday Fights. I'm Susie the Elf, and we've got a special show for you. I went through the match card, and y'all saw that. And what I was just now talking about was this is September 11th. And for the U.S., hey Matt, for the United States, it is a very somber day. Today is the day on September 11th, 2001, that terrorists attacked the United States. And 2 planes were taken hostage, were hijacked, and were flown into the north and the south towers of the World Trade Center. I say the north and the south towers because the World Trade Center was more than just those 2 buildings. That was just part of the complex. And then there was a plane flown into the Pentagon. And there was a 4th plane that was hijacked, and it was believed that it was to be flown into the U.S. Capitol. But thanks to some brave souls on that plane who said, "Let's roll," they overpowered the hijackers and downed the plane in a Pennsylvania field. Hey, Gene. There were nearly 3,000 lives lost that day, 2001. There are a lot of heroes. A lot of people ran into buildings to save lives and lost their own. There were heroes on that plane in UA 93, United Airlines Flight 93, that took that plane down in Pennsylvania Field instead of allowing it to crash into another building. And in honor of the heroes, not only that gave their lives, but the heroes who worked tirelessly to save and rescue and recover the ones that sacrificed themselves, the innocent lives lost on the planes and in the buildings. Let's have a 2-minute moment of silence in honor of all of those, the lives that were lost, the first responders, and just the people off the streets in New York who just tried to save everybody that they could. So let's have a moment of silence, 2 minutes, for the 9/11 people. thank you, everyone. I really do appreciate that, and I know that the U-Takers do too as well. Hey, Cowboy John. Anybody I haven't said hello to, thank you for being here. I do appreciate you being here. And so today is a rough day for Americans, and goodness, next year will be 20 years. It's hard to believe that it's almost been 20 years. And you know, I always think of the song, Alan Jackson's song, "Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning?" And if you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. It's after the show. Beautiful song, and if you aren't a country fan, still go listen to it. It really puts into perspective about our world right after this happened. And there were a lot of songs written right after 9/11. A lot of patriotic songs. Toby Keith had one. I cannot think of the name of it right now, but it talks about how our U.S. was sucker punched and big black eye, and how we were coming after them. And there was one about the eagle will fly. I think that was I don't think it was Joe Diffie. It was anyway. There were a lot of patriotic songs written right after that, but the one that really gets me the most has always been, and I think always will be, Alan Jackson's "Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning?" Give that a listen. Oh, and my headset just tried to shut down. There was another one about Will Not Be Forgotten. I cannot think of who wrote that one. Daryl Worley, I think. Have You Forgotten? Daryl Worley. That's another very powerful song about 9/11. Yeah, this is another very angry. There's the Daryl Worley, Have You Forgotten? That's a very powerful 9/11 song. All right. Thank you for listening about the 9/11. As you can see, it very highly impacted me. I'm just thankful my brother was he was not out of the military. He was out of active duty at the time. He was in the reserves, and he had to report to Kirkland Air Force Base in Albuquerque. And So I'm lucky that my brother didn't have to report for turn into active duty and have to go over because of all of that, like he did for Desert Storm. And although I was much older at the time and could handle it better, but it was I'm just glad I didn't have to. Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. Yeah, that's a good one too. Very good one, Tiny. That was Toby Keith. Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. That was an angry song. That was a "We're Gonna Get You Back" song. But anyway, yes, the angry American. Yeah, very much so. The courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue was definitely a "I'm angry, we're all angry, and here's what we're going to do about it." Like I said, there were a lot of patriotic songs written at that time. A lot of country songs that were patriotic written at the time. I'm a country music fan, so folks, that's the genre I know more about. But there's some good songs to listen to. Hey, Javier, Whisperfire, Marley, welcome to the show. We're getting a late start on the actual matches because we've been talking about 9/11 and paid tribute to those that were fallen and those that the first responders, the people off the street who helped that just went and helped. Not necessarily those that lost their lives, just those that said, you know what, forget my safety, I'm going to go in and help. And a lot of brave people that did good that day, whether they lost their lives or not. A lot of brave people, and a lot of people I admire. So, all right. Never forget. That's correct, Marley. Never forget. So, let's get into our show. I've already gone over our match card. I was muted at the time, but we'll just scroll through it one more time. And so you can read. You've already seen these four, and there are our last three. All right, I am really looking forward to this match card. Tiny put together a great card, and I hope y'all are looking forward to it as well. And while I'm scrolling back through these, got to make sure all entrances are on, and let's get going. And I am ready for anything. I've got my notebook. I've got my match card, my info cards ready. I've got my controller. My pen is ready. It's on green. You know, people from all around the country sent firemen, EMTs, police, search and rescue. Hey, Drum. Jenna. Yep, Jenna's saying OA for the win. Doesn't surprise me there. People were sent from all over the country to help with the search, the rescue, the recovery in the at the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. It was amazing to see how our country responded that day. If you want to, we'll kind of keep this theme going throughout the show today. If there was something that, if you have a story or something that you want to tell us in the chat about 9/11, please do so. All right, hailing from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, she stands at 5'3", weighs in at 122 pounds. She is a former recording artist who got into wrestling because she beat up her manager and got blackballed from the recording industry. Her wrestling moves are named after recording industry names. She is Poison Ivy Pine. And her opponent. She hails from Limbo. Stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall. Weighs in at 147 pounds. She is one of the Rage Girls and a proud member of Eternity. She is Oxidizing Angel. Sorry, I'm adding something to Nightbot today. Alright, we should start seeing that soon. Hey, Angelita. Glad you could be here today. Alright. Tiny, you put together a great match card today, if I haven't told you. There's some matches here I'm really looking forward to. Not just the title match, because it's my daughter and niece. Alright, going for a pin here. Didn't even get the 1 count. The ref was slow. That reminds me, I have got to go in and make a note. Make a note. Go change ref for all universe. Highlight it. Circle it in red. Sorry folks, I'm writing a note so that I hopefully don't miss it and remember to do it. As I've been saying, I'm going to do that for weeks. Do you like my Nightbot note there, Tiny? Oh, nice kick there by... Hey, Anthony, welcome to the show. Oh, we're in the first match. Got a late start because we did a tribute to 9/11. Oh, went high risk, and did not get high reward. Now she gets clotheslined. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Now this is a no holds barred match. I really wish that they would fix the AI, that the women would actually use the weapons more. Oh, nice single arm takedown. Oh, here we go. Turnbuckle madness. Just slamming her head into the turnbuckle repeatedly. Now snapmare. Now working the head there. Raking the eyes. Oh, OA now in charge here. Here we go. Slingshot off the top rope. Getting her up. Clothesline. Clothesline. Misses and a super kick. And another for good measure. All right, belly to back suplex. Yo, 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 Blaze Radio. It's your boy, Blaze McCoy. And OA just got a 2 count there. Well, that's okay, Anthony. That you wanted to, that's the thought that counts. You can still put a heart. You can put the less than sign with the 3. That's a shorthand for a heart. All right, both ladies went out to ringside. OA back in the ring. And, oh, she came in on the Ivy came in on that springboard and gets super kicked out of the air. Now a pin, 1, 2, 3. I figured that was going to get the pin. I figured OA was going to get the pin off of that super kick, off of that springboard. Wow, that was great. I know, Jenna, that was awesome. There you go, Anthony. See, you put hearts in the chat. All right, Nightbot there, reading out that reminder about the Gift of the Goddess tournament. That will be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central, noon Mountain Time, and 11 a.m. Pacific. What a great match between these 2 ladies. There is your winner, Oxidizing Angel, with that super kick, kicking Ivy out of the air as Ivy springboarded back into the ring from the apron. Well, that was a great sequence. All right, I know who Jenna's going to go for. She's going for Lily. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out. All right, we've got Jezebel taking on Lily in a submission match. I have no idea what Pass the Rune challenge is. If that's one of those that I have to actually, oh, Anthony going for Jezebel here. If that's an actual challenge that I have to play myself, no, I haven't done it and I won't do it. Matt saying Lily for the win. I have no idea what you're talking about, Anthony. Now, today is 9/11. We've done a tribute at the beginning of the show to 9/11. If you have any stories that you would like to share about your 9/11 experience, please put it in the chat. By no means will we fuss at you or anything about that. It is a day that affected a lot of people, not just Americans. It affected people all around the world. So if you do want to share any stories about 9/11, please do so. All right, our first competitor headed to the ring is from Long Beach, California. She stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighs in at 134 pounds. This hussy is a former girlfriend of my nephew, Ethan Moore, and I stress the word former girlfriend. Well, I'll tell you my 9/11 story. I'm breaking kayfabe here. I was teaching junior high at the time. My daughter was 2 years old, and I didn't turn on the TV in the mornings while I was getting ready for school. If I did, my daughter would never get ready. And I had a class, first period. I don't turn on the TV in my classroom, normally. And my second period class was my prep period. I'll get back to it in just a minute. And our second competitor hails from your darkest fears. She stands at 5 feet 1 inches tall, weighs in at 135 pounds. The daughter of Marzana and Frozen Rage, sister of Abbott, niece of Jenna Rage. She is called her daddy's little angel and her mama's little psychopath. She is also one of our resident dancing queens. She is Lily. So I got finished with my first period class, and I headed down to the office during my second period class to check my mailbox and to visit with the secretaries, say hi and all of that. And they had the TV on. And that was, I see the TV and the towers on fire and all that, and I'm sitting there going, what on earth is going on? And they tell me about the towers being attacked, and that was how I found out about it, was just purely because I walked into the office there at school. And they had the TV on, and found out about it that way. And so the rest of the day in class, in my classroom, we had the TV on. We tried our best to get through with through things, and actually I don't even think I taught the rest of the day. I think we just sat and watched TV and kept the news on, and I had to have the library put CNN or no, not CNN, Fox News on my TV because I didn't have it in my classroom, and we were limited on what stations we had on our TVs. In our classrooms, and so I had to go through the librarian to get Fox News on my TV, and so I could watch what was going on for the rest of the day. And it was just a day that we sat and watched the TV and talked about what was going on and how it could happen. And it was just a very, you're talking about hormone-laden 13, 14, and 15-year-olds. you know, they were real somber. They actually behaved real well that day. That was a day you could mark in infamy. But you know, they just sat there quietly and watched the TV. They asked questions about what was going on, and you know, I call that day a teachable moment. We took it as a teachable moment about what we could learn and about what was going on in our present history, our history-making moment, and it was quite a day, and that was my 9/11 moment. That's how I learned about it, and that's what I did with the day, and then I went and picked up my daughter at daycare, and I went over to my parents' house, and I hugged my mama, and when I saw my dad, I hugged my daddy. And you know, we as a family, we spent time together as a family, and just I don't remember if that was the day we went to church and had a prayer meeting, or if it was the next day we did that. But you know, we spent time together as a church, praying, and we had a lot of people that weren't part of our church that came with us, came together with us and prayed, and it was just very humbling and sorrowful, but also every time we heard that they found somebody, it was joyful. Yeah, it just very powerful. Thanks, Anthony. Alright, so let's get back to this match. We've got a submission match going on. Two ladies are out at ringside. Alright. Lily threw Jezebel back into the ring. Now she's beckoning her to get up. She climbs back. I thought she was going to do a springboard maneuver, but no, she gets back in the ring and does a belly-to-belly suplex. Now she's got her in that one leg camel clutch, but nope, no submission. Oh, there she goes, dropping Lily to the mat. Now she's got her in that dragon clutch. Oh, knees to the face. Good job, Lily. She needs those knees to the face. But Jezebel back in offensive. It's okay, Anthony. Thank you for asking. Oh, DDT there by Lily. Oh, here we go. Another belly-to-belly suplex. Oh, here we go. Another one-leg camel clutch. Nope, no submission. But she's wearing her opponent down, although it doesn't look like it right there. But every submission you get, you just wear your opponent down just a little bit more. Sorry to hear that, Anthony. Oh, and Lily taps out to Jezebel. And your winner of this submission match is Jezebel. And there is your winner, Jezebel, that hussy. All right, here we go. We've got Eve Guerin going up against Rain in a tables match. Anthony, here in the States, we go from being locked down to working our way to being back to normal to a lockdown. So, hey, I understand. All right, Anthony says Rain for the win. Matt says Eve for the win. I say Nature's Bakery Fig Bars for the win. All right, hailing from Detroit, Michigan. She stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighs in at 189 pounds. She is the sister of Adam Guerin and the girlfriend of Anne, Bonnie, and Minerva. She is Eve Guerin. And her opponent, how funny, they're both wearing the same scarf. And her opponent from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. She stands at 6 feet 2, weighs in at 141 pounds. Her goal is to destroy anyone and everyone. She is Rain. Sweet boy, you can't be on my computer. I know it's warm, but you type funny messages in the chat. Yeah. All right. Oh, I see tables. That's a good thing. Well, there was a waste of effort going back and forth on the ropes there. Rain in control so far. Now ground and pound here. Eve is hurting. Oh, nice neck breaker. Very inventive neck breaker, not night breaker. Ooh, nice kick and stomp there by Rain. Oh, sweep of the legs by Eve, though, and a kick in the back of her own. Now she's stomping. You'd think that Rain was a bat of grapes the way she was stomping. Nice backdrop, though. You just don't see that much. Snapmare. Oh, headbutt. That hurt. Stomp to the back. Neck breaker. All right, she's got her in the neck scissors, and then elbow to the top of the head. Stomp, just standing there on her face, or no, that's her neck. Standing there on her neck. Oh, Rain comes back, pushing her away with her foot. Both ladies out at ringside now, going to opposite sides. It looks like each of them are going to grab the table. Well, one of them is grabbing the table. The other one was just getting in her steps. All right, Rain sets up the table, grabs Eve and tosses her over her shoulder. I don't know if you'd call that a suplex, but it was pretty inventive. Well, not inventive. It was a nice way to get her onto the ground. Too bad it wasn't through the table. Now, Eve back in charge. She takes Rain, sets her on the table, and then smashes her face into it. Power moves, ladies. You gotta use power moves, not just smashing their face into the table. I've yet to see a face smash into the table break the table. Jawbreaker reversal there by Eve. Arm wrench. Oh, but she gets punched in the face. Now let's see if Rain knows the concept of power moves. Oh, no, she's getting punched or elbowed in the gut instead. Now, if she'd done that in front of the table, just saying, ripcord clothesline, punch to the face. Now she's got her in that backbreaker. Well, they took out the legs, but didn't break the table. I don't know what Eve was doing there. Backfired, whatever it was. All right, Rain in control here. Table is no longer set up. Oh, here we go. Punches to the face in that kind of camel clutch position. So that works the back and punches, gets the face as well. Head and back. Now Rain just kind of walking around. Now she's setting up the table again. All right. See, do that in front of the table. You would have won. Do they listen to me? No. Okay, now she's taking down the table. Getting in her steps. Oh! Rain punches the table, but it does not work in her favor. Now Eve is setting it up in the corner. That won't break it. Welcome back. There you go. That's how you break a table. And Eve Guerin is your winner. There is your winner, folks. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'll let her girlfriends worry about that. All right, now we've got a tag team matchup. We've got the other half of that triad relation, or not other half, the other 2/3 of that triad relationship, and Bonnie and Minerva taking on the aunt and niece duo, Bad Jan and Queen of Evil. Who you got, folks? All right, wait a minute, move. Folks, I will be right back. I got a little emergency here. Okay, I am sorry I have to do this, but I am going to have to end the stream. I'll have to do the rest of these matches later. My emergency is becoming worse than I thought it was, and I can't. I'm not going to be able to finish, so I'm going to end this, and hopefully I can come back and finish it today. So I'll let you know on Skype and Twitter how things are going and what the plan is. Sorry about this, folks, and I will talk to y'all later.